called No More Pain. And once you get in there, then that's where you see what he described as Thug's Mansion. It's a mental projection of the mind of Tupac Amaru Shakur, who y'all didn't know was the King Tut of Egyptian history that was ran over by the chariot and bust upside the head with the motherfucking anvil axe. It was like an axe, but it was made with a ball on the end of it. It's a battle tool. After they ran him over with the chariot, he didn't die. When they took him back into the palace, they whopped his ass in the head with this stick with a big stone, or a metal stone on the end of it. And they swatted him in the back of the head because they didn't want him to take power back then. Well, guess what, motherfuckers? You can't stop my little brother from getting his shit now. Big brother home, little brother go get your shit. That's how we do this. Little brother go get your shit. Anybody don't know what I'm talking about, need to watch my Machiavelli military strategy Tupac Decoded video. Then y'all know where his territory is, and y'all know why his name is Tupac Amaru Shakur. Then that'll make a little bit more sense to you. All this shit, I'm telling you all this shit. In that video, I don't just stop with Tupac. I go all the way to Nipsey and tell y'all that this is the uniting of the red and the blue lodge. This is the red star and the blue star rising together for the first time in thousands of years. We finished with this bullshit, and I'm tired of motherfucking taking it. So, I hope y'all like me going through all them sayings for you, because sometimes it be so tedious that people get bored. But where we at right now, look, you're starting to see the ether come back. That's the top ether, because it's not going to come down low enough. But you can still see, you can see the connection. Anyway, I ain't going to hold y'all no more. Mazem, I'm glad you brought Eazy up. Because if I didn't resolve the Eazy-E matter, if I don't resolve the Eazy-E matter, I wouldn't be done and I couldn't end this video. Because Eazy-E not dead either. Now, what are all these people that's looking like they dead, look like they dead for? They are vexing grievances about matters that affect humanity as a whole, that once I get to this point, I have to resolve. Eazy-E and Magic Johnson chose to address HIV awareness, right? Tupac and Biggie chose to address black-on-black violence and African American or Native American oppression in this land. So they came across as what you call a thug in order to bring attention to their vexing grievances. Go back to Haitian Jacks. He said Tupac had 22 months to vex his grievance. He's a master. He know what he's doing. So who else? Jigga. Jay-Z vexed the grievance that in the business world, there are certain things in play that prevent us from being successful in business. And he had to expose them. So you got to go back to a couple of Jay-Z songs. The Fade to Black. Why is he fading to black? Wasn't he supposed to come out black? What that mean? You can't fade to black unless you sink into the noon. You can't fade to black unless you sink into the noon. Who is the noon? The number 13. MS-13. Miss 13 is Tarek. That's Queen Mother Isis, the great mother who sits on the throne, who's about to crown her son King of Kings, Lord of Lords. It's right there, and it's all in your face. I just got to tell you what it means. So Eazy-E was bringing the attention to HIV. Now, how do I know what Eazy-E's role is, and how do I make the connection? He came out black on black violence, but he left out with Bones, Thugs, and Harmony. He left with Bones, Thugs, and Harmony. Harmony is the music. The Thug is the Tupac connection through the what's that? One of the Bone Thug, Busy Bone. And that's connection through Busy Bone. That connects Eazy-E and Tupac through Busy Bone. Now, the bone, right? I got to find out, what is this bone? This is the skull and the crossbones of the pirate that was stolen by the Skull and Bones Society. And this is the source of the Bush family, and they were the ones behind the creation of the HIV in the laboratory. It's all right there. I could do this shit for all day long, but I don't want these videos to be so long that you can't watch the whole thing. So Eazy-E told me that the government created HIV, right, in order to stop the Queen, right? So now, Bone Thugs gave a commemoration song, said, meet me at the crossroads. What's the crossroads? The crossroads is where all of their entertainers go to sell their soul, where they go to meet the Baron. Baron is what they call Baron Samadi. That's my first lower. That's my African lower. So when you see the video, when you see the dude eyes turn black, remember, fade to black, Jay-Z. So the guy eyes turn black in the Bone Thugs video at the crossroads, when he go to reaping the harvest, when he goes to collecting the souls. But he really not collecting the souls because look, everybody in white except Eazy. Why Eazy not wearing white? Why Eazy not wearing white? In the video, Eazy not dead, that's why he wasn't wearing white. But he went to the crossroads. How did he go to the crossroads? He promised me, right? Eazy-E promised at the crossroads is just this. I will use my voice. I will use everything I have to bring the light to the HIV issue. So he put his life on the line for what he believed in. He not physically dead, but he had to hang himself in effigy. He had to hang his image in effigy in order to bring the attention to the HIV crisis, which took me back to Dr. Sadie, which tied me back into Nipsey Hussle. When we got back to Nipsey, we found this was about the uniting of the Red and the Blue Lodge as Nipsey was trying to bring Bloods and Crips together. So Nipsey had to hang himself in effigy in order to facilitate a union in the two brotherhoods. Not assassination of character. The assassination of character was what R. Kelly accepted and Bill Cosby and Dr. York. Assassinate my character, but don't take my life. Remember what they was told in the book of Job. Do anything you want, but don't kill him. I'm coming for mine. All of them. Chief, Angel Bay, I'm coming for mine. Malachi York, I'm coming for mine. Larry Hoover, I'm coming for him. Marion Sugar Bear Knight, I'm coming for mine. You motherfuckers drop my motherfucking keys to my kingdom is what you do. Goddamn right, I ain't mad at you. You gotta do what you gotta do. See, Tupac told y'all, he said, look, it don't make sense right now. He told you in the beginning, it don't make sense right now. None of this. He said, but I promise you, when it's all over, everything gotta come out. I'm bringing it all out now. So, when you brought Eazy up, that brought me back to Harrio, which tells me I have to also talk about Rap-A-Lot once again, James Prince. Because he was under what you call the code of respect. His sacrifice was that no matter what happened in his life, he cannot violate the code of respect or he died physically. He never violated it. So I had to do a video addressing him, addressing the guys in Brooklyn that robbed the guy and cut his face up from his group because people about to get somebody hurt, dipping in some shit they don't know what they doing because they trying to make him violate the code of respect and they'll get violated before he do that. Goddamn right, Mazel, let my people go. I'm here for them. They all know I'm here. Now watch. When they all come out now, when all of the pedophile rings of these high profile motherfuckers come out. See, I don't want motherfuckers locked up for 25, 30, 40 years. I want to just go ahead and bring them out in the public. If you was raping babies and you a man, no anesthetic, just cut your nuts off. And if you was eating them, no anesthetic, we just gonna cut your tongue out, cut your lips off in front of everybody around the world. This shit gonna be live, CNN, Fox News broadcast, dismembering you bitch-made motherfuckers for doing this shit to these women and kids and for fucking these dudes' brains up like this. So, I don't got no mercy. Remember what he told y'all. If I'm not successful, this next motherfucker not gonna have no mercy. I don't got no mercy. The only reason why we ain't just tear this bitch up and go through the long way, because mama says Save as many as you can. As many as that want to be saved, you got to save them. And I told her that's what I agreed to. So anybody that want to know the way out, me. If you want to know the way out, me. M.E. Morpheus Emeritus. I am not the emeritus. I'm the motherfucking valedictorian of this class. I don't care if y'all got questions. Y'all can ask me anything. These motherfuckers can't fuck with who and what I am. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother fucking level. Tell them to catch up. Tell them to catch up. And for all of y'all that was confused before, I'm going to leave y'all with what my brother Tupac said. You don't have to worry. You can ride with me now. Busters are quick to scream. How they die for we now. Only got one click. They platinum backs on the road. Fags change when we rush these hoes. Yeah, Chanel. I'm just clowning around now. I done showed y'all every fucking sign to show y'all who I am. And some. And some. So y'all should be sharing the shit out of this just off the fact of, even if you don't believe me, you just got to ask one question. What if this nigga right? Even if you don't believe me, you got to ask that one question that got to be resolved. The what if factor. What if that crazy motherfucker on the other side of this goddamn screen is right? That's all you got to resolve now. You got to resolve nothing else. If you don't know who the fuck I am, I can't help you at this point. You're on your own, and you're going to end up having to deal with it the way you have to deal with it within yourself. Because I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm not holding nobody else's hand. I'm done with that shit. All of the motherfucking soldiers, and y'all know who y'all is, we on deck. This is the Reclamation. I told y'all I was coming for the keys to the kingdom. I done unlocked every fucking lock. Now, as these sisters stomp around the walls of Jericho, watch these motherfuckers come tumbling down while I scream at the top of my voice, let my people free. And one of the things I can't wait to hear is this punk ass Don King, which was one of the 3 imposter kings. He was an imposter king for a reason. There was a king that was an imposter named Don, and there was 2 bush kings that was, you needed 3 imposters. He was the miser king who stole the wealth of the righteous, Mike Tyson. I'm talking to you. Anybody that know Mike Tyson, let him know I got a message from Customato when he ready. Straight from the motherfucking bottomless pit where I went and got him from. I got a mission for Mike Tyson that Customato is sending to him. He don't have to accept the mission, but he need to hear the information. He need to hear the information, and it's up to him whether he capitalize on it or not. Don King bitch ass need to be screaming, Babylon the Great has fallen. The great harlot has fallen. Yeah. Now, when I do catch up with Mike, and I do catch up with Don, and I look Don old ass in his eyes, I'm going to tell Don King if he want to keep any of his money, he going to finance the Customato mission for Mike Tyson for free. He going to promote every fucking thing Mike do for free until the goal is accomplished. Or else he's going to live poverty from here forward for the rest of his days in this incarnation and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, until the queen pulled my foot personally off his neck. He will never see wealth again. Ever. Unless he do what he's supposed to do right by Mike Tyson. And the culmination of what him doing right by Mike Tyson is also his redemption for all the wrong he did to every other fighter other than Mike Tyson. And I'm going to have a watchdog, understand me, I'm going to have a watchdog standing over his back watching every pencil stroke named Al Heyman. How you like that, Don? Bitch ass king, fake ass king. I'm going to shave your motherfucking head myself. No barber ain't allowed to touch that shit because you'd have no right to wear a crown doing them brothers like you did them. And you was a only motherfucking source of relief and you stepped on him. You don't kick a man when he down. Period. Let me see who else. I'm just addressing all these motherfuckers as I can. Who else I need to make a connection with? Okay. So now, I know what Don King did to sabotage Mike Tyson's career. I know what he did. I know how he done it. I know he done it with. I know the whole story. Mike ain't got to tell me shit. Customato was watching that shit. How the fuck you think I know? So you got a motherfucker in the grave telling me some shit. Irate and pissed off at that Don King bullshit. This take you back to Italy. The Cosa Nostra rolling like them black-faced Sicilians. You see that leader over there? Yeah, that leader ain't a real one. Yep, that's right in one of my songs. Now, which takes me back to La Cosa Nostra, which I almost left out. The La Cosa Nostra is known as the Black Hand of Italy. The La Cosa Nostra is centralized in Sicily. Now, if you look at the boot appears to be kicking the soccer ball of Sicily. So now, how do I tie Sicily and the mob to me? Cicely Tyson. Now, Cicely Tyson did a movie. This also ties me to Mike. Remember, I just got done going over my Mike Tyson spiel. Cicely Tyson, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson ties me back to Sicily. Don King in the Italian mob out of Indianapolis set Mike Tyson up to take the fall on the rape case that they paid Desiree Washington to proclaim. She didn't even want to do it. And she talked to her father, who convinced her. Because he was scared of the mob. He wasn't scared of Mike. He was scared of the mob. Fuck Mike Tyson. He's a celebrity. He can't do nothing to me. His ass will go to prison. But the mob will make my ass disappear. Understand me? So now, Cicely Tyson had to tie me to Sicily, Mike Tyson, and the mob. So now let's do this. Italy, where the imposter sits, kicking the mob, the Black Hand. The Black Hand is La Cosa Nostra, that's located in Sicily, what they call the homeland. Go watch The Godfather. And the Godfather told his son about the niggas, don't you ever let me hear you call them backwards rock-throwing niggas again, because you must have forgot, we Sicilian, they used to call us that. Why they stop calling them that? They Sicilian. Go to Sicily, look at the people. They look like this. You got some that look like the Godfather, Michael Corleone, and you got some look like that, but more of them look like me. If they catch a black dude that speak fluent Italian, they ask him, are you Sicilian? You Siciliano, you from the homeland, you from the mother country. Right? Now, how did Sicily get to be black? I might as well tell y'all so y'all know I'm not bullshitting. Hannibal's conquest in the effort to stop the patriarchal invasion of Rome, where as a child he swore his life's mission was to stop the rise of Rome, and he gave his life because his own home team sold him out at home while he was fighting in the streets abroad. Once they conquered and he left in exile, he didn't get murdered, he left in exile, Tupac. I see what happened, Tupac. You didn't die, you left in exile. And in exile, all of his soldiers was what you call deported. All of the babies that they had was rounded up off this, as many as they could find in Sicily that wasn't too light. If they was too light, they let them stay because they figured that they just amalgamate and disappear. Never understanding one drop of black blood, motherfucker. Tell the papacy that. One drop of black blood and we just took you bitches over. We took you motherfuckers over, Francis, talking ass mule.
It was formed as 62 Command in July 1941 to undertake small-scale raids behind
No,
enemy.
that's something else. That's something else.
All right. The Special Air Service. All right, hold up. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me type this in. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Give me something good. Yeah. They hide that particular topic, boy. But you say you pulled it up before?
Yeah, it's under the history of the FBI.
Brief history of the FBI. Let's get that right here. All right.
See, we'll go back to 1908. In 1908, it wasn't called the Federal Bureau of Investigations yet.
Yeah. You know what? I got a document on this somewhere about what you're talking about. Now that I think about it.
Okay, the reason why I bring them up is because they tell us it means one thing, but it means something else. I wanted you to see the symbol for it before I take you to Switzerland.
Okay, all right. I gotta find like another way to type it in then probably. All right.
They was really the Swiss Army Services enforcement arm of the international banks. But they came over here, they changed the meaning of the SAS. And I don't have my other computer. I'll look that shit up real quick and show you what I'm talking about.
Swiss Army Services.
Go to images and see what they flag or they logo look like.
All right. These are the same suckers they trained to do that martial law joint, ain't it? They got the Red Cross. That's the same shit. That's the same flag with the damn Knights of Templar.
Right. Now you starting to see it. So pull up the Templar flag because the Templars split. Remember there was a war within the Templars at the Catholic Church.
Uh-huh.
Right? And it became contentious and they split into two factions.
Uh-huh.
See the Templar cross? Okay, now, remember when you were saying that you brought the French up?
Yeah.
The last war with the Swiss is where all of them went to France.
Yeah.
I mean, went from France to Switzerland.
Yeah, 86, somewhere around that, maybe. Yeah.
Right. Okay, now when they get over there, Switzerland becomes declared what you call a neutral country with no public relations or ties to any other nation.
Just like DC and the Vatican.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so Switzerland don't know Italy can go to war because the Vatican is in Rome and Rome is in Italy.
Okay.
Italy can go to war, but Rome can go to war by themselves without Italy.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Now, London, the military of England, they go to war by the order of Parliament.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to go to war unless they have America's support because they're not really the military strength. They are the banking power. Yeah. They operate from here.
Yeah.
Now, pull up World Bank.
All right, I got you. World Bank, baby. We got their ass. Somebody in the crowd say, "Get Rod Hayes, get them niggas, man."
Now you see where the symbol for the World Bank? It's the globe, or it's a laid out map of the world, right?
Yeah.
All right. All of your tax dollars go there. They don't have nothing to do with paying for your roads. It's another one called IMF. Pull that one up too.
International Mountain Funds.
Yep.
Damn.
These are the people who's collecting the taxes. Guess where their primary offices are?
France.
No, Switzerland.
Switzerland. Ah.
Right? Now, the Moorish stronghold is the Isle of Man. Pull that up.
The Isle of Man.
ISLE of Man. Click that. That's the flag.
That's a creepy. Twist. It looked like a damn swastika though.
Almost. Something missing.
Yeah. It's missing. Yeah.
Right? One of the angles is missing.
Yeah. One of the
Where's it at? Noble Drew Ali got it. It's on the Circle 7.
Ah.
Okay, now go to the all and pull up the description for the Isle of Man.
Go to all. Okay, I got you. We got that now.
If you can make it bigger, I can read it.
All right, hold on. Let me do this.
Oh, click over there to the right.
Right here.
Yeah, that's just a quick description instead of reading the whole history.
It says the Isle of Man is a self-governed British crown dependency in the Irish Sea between England and Ireland. It's known for its rugged coastlines, medieval castles and ruins, landscape fishing to the mountains center. It's the capital, Douglas, the Matrix Museum trace the island's Celtics and Vikings heritage. The Isles of Man (TT) is the major annual cross-country motorcycle and race around the island.
Okay, now behind where you got it, type the Isle of Man, type and Moors. A-N-D Moors. No, stay on all. We want the description. We want them to tell us what's the connection.
All right. It's talking about this dude named Arthur Williams Moore. That's a heavy ass name right there with all of them. Williams and Moore. That's a oh, they really ain't giving me nothing too much nothing on it. Besides with the Moors. Let me do this because they like to play these games and put the ish on it. Let's see, put the ish. It says there were black Muslims in Northwest Africa. No, that ain't what we're looking for. We're looking for the Isle of Man. Hold on, let me type it in like this. Rhode Island.
That's the Mirror Island. Rhode Island was settled by the English.
So it's the Mirror Island to the other
Isle of Man. Yeah.
Oh shit. So-called black Moors, a black Moor. It was a black servant originally enslaved in North Africa who worked. These motherfuckers be lying like a mother. They be lying like a mother. That's not it. Yeah, hey, I don't see that on this.
Look, I'll send you something for the next show. We'll clean it up over there. So I'll be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about. But the Isle of Man was a stronghold for the Moors after the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh yeah, I gotta write this down, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So they settled the Isle of Man as an independent domain within the British Empire.
Yeah.
Right. And so now they operating from there, and they not using the 6-point star. They using 3 legs.
This is crazy.
Right. Now, what's the significance of the legs? Pull up the George Washington. You still got that George Washington challenge I showed you?
I got it on my phone, but I don't got it on the well, I don't even got the phone because I got a new phone. Yeah.
Okay, because the reason why I asked, because in there, one of the things was mentioned was the sandals.
Yeah,
Moors,
the one that we were talking about.
Look, the Moors that came from Europe didn't wear sandals. The Dutch didn't wear sandals. They wore wooden shoes, remember? And they wore the buckle in the front.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The English wore the boots with the buckle across the front. Right? They kind of was made on the same style as the shoe. So they didn't come over here wearing sandals, but we was wearing moccasins.
Yeah, right.
Right? And that's the sandals they talking about.
Go ahead.
Right? So if you pull up any picture from early colonial America. Pull up colonial American footwear. So when you pull up the footwear, you know that they didn't even come over here wearing sandals. They didn't wear sandals or moccasins. They came over wearing boots, shoes. Them little ugly motherfuckers right there. Them, yeah.
Leprechauns, the leprechaun joints.
Right.
It was rocking the leprechaun joints. The wooden shoes.
All these is the different size shoes that came from Europe over here. The moccasins was what we wore. You should know the difference in the footwear.
Yes, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jude, because that ties in with me looking at the phenotypes and all that. So I'm gonna look at the footwear. That's a good Jude.
Right. Also, remember the red shoes is what we call from dancing on the ruby red floor set. That's dancing in the blood. Remember Michael Jackson, Blood on the Dance Floor? That's what he's talking about. The blood on the dance floor is for sacrificing them to the music. This was what we wore. What you looking at now? This is them the sandals.
Yeah. I got a couple pair of these. I got about like 5 or 6 pair of these shoes. This actually what I like wearing. My daddy used to wear. Everybody, my whole family used to rock these. So hey, I got like 5 or 6 pair of these.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if you go to English shoes of the 1500s, they're not gonna have nothing like this.